And then you just hear this from the distance.
Oh, God, Chi-Chi.
Disclaimer. We do not own or claim ownership of the Pokemon franchise and any Pokemon established in official canon. That's all owned by Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creatures. This is just a podcast made by 4 friends who love Pokemon. It's our love letter to a franchise most of us grew up with, so please go support the official release. Previously on PKMN Legacy.
My name's Roshambo. Welcome to the Little Melee Motel.
Is it saying that the gym is a motel?
It's a sort of particular gym challenge, so it can only happen in the evening. There's something inside you that you can tap into.
Maddie sits across from the Apostle. She puts the mask on her face.
The 3 cultists see you. Well, looks like it's 3 of us and only 2 of you then!
Don't touch me!
He is bumped out of the way as if some unseen force was interfering with his movements. Full retreat, let's go!
I'm really sorry that we kept this from you, but honestly, I didn't know if you would let us figure it out.
Let's just get our badge and move on.
The sun is almost about to set now. And as you make your way up the boardwalk steps up to the Little Melee Motel Plaza again, you can see Roshambo rushing around, just doing some basic housekeeping cleanup duties. You see him organizing the pool chairs, setting up tiki torches, lacing some Alolan flowers along the walls and little streamers and stuff.
Oh, so he's really excited.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's hyped.
And you make your way over to the Pokemon Center. Doors slide open. Nurse Joy looks up from her book. Again?
Dang.
Yeah, it's a long story.
I mean, who are you battling? There's not really any... Never mind. I'm sorry. Anyway, welcome to the Pokemon Center. May I take your Pokemon?
I ship Chris and this specific Nurse Joy.
Chris walks up to Nurse Joy and he gives her his great ball that has diamond in it. Thank you so much for what you do. And just goes down to sit in the lounge area to wait.
Maddie just kind of walks up silently and to Nurse Joy and just kind of silently hands her Peppa, and then she just kind of goes, "Thank you," and waits to the side.
Annabelle reaches into her pockets and she hands over Minion and Goonie.
Okay, it will just be a moment. And she wheels them back into the medical bay, leaves the 3 of you in your awkward silence.
Oof, the worst for this group at the current moment.
it's just actually so silent you can hear a pen drop.
Yeah, literally.
And 15 minutes pass. The doors swing open again. Nurse Joy wheels out the cart and hands you your team.
Chris gets up, grabs his Pokeball, and he just gives her a smile and a nod, and he just starts to walk out.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck with your, challenge today.
Thank you.
We're gonna need it.
And the 3 of you, head over to the motel once more. You open up the doors to the main lobby office area of the motel. You see Roshambo waiting behind the counter, Raizer next to him, floating on its thunderbolt tail. You hear the rather tacky Alolan music playing in the background, sort of like you find on a luau party CD track that you found in a discount pile at Bed Bath Beyond.
Alola! So, it's time for the main event, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay, I don't need channeling powers to know that something's going on here. What's up? Talk to me, guys.
Maddie is not going to say anything. She's taken everything off of Chris at this point.
You know, I would love to talk about this. However, we are on a very tight schedule, and I know that you are too. And I do appreciate everything that you have done for us. Really and truly, I do. But may we please just go ahead and have the gym battle?
Oh, cold.
Oh.
You just feel a breeze coming through everywhere.
Okay, so registration. You can use your entire team, no 6-man limit. I'll be using 5 Pokemon. The registration is 5 credits per person.
Actually, how much money do we have?
That's a great question.
That's a very good question.
I have 10.
You all have enough.
we do. Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
So, Maddie, you give him 5. Chris, putting in your entire 5 points that you have left. Velma, you're putting in 5 of your 14 points, and you just put it on the counter and hand it over to him.
All right, so whenever you are ready, you can return to your rooms and you can take these.
And he puts on the counter these candles made of purple wax.
Oh, that's that's different.
Whenever you're ready, light them up and go to sleep.
Wait, hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait a minute. Did you say go to sleep?
Dream battle!
Yeah, just put them in your room. Light them up. They won't fall over, don't worry.
I've seen enough for the day. This isn't weird at all. Let's just listen to what he says and do it.
Okay.
Sure, fine. Let's go ahead and get this done.
Also, make sure you have all your Pokemon out in the room with you when you go to sleep. That's very important for the challenge.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna go to bed. Night.
And he goes into his back room.
I love Roshambo.
But the bat
Maddie just grabs Velma's candle and like hands it to her and grabs her own candle and just starts going off to her room. Sleep tight, everyone.
Chris grabs his candle and just starts walking away. He's like, all right, yep, you know what? Let's just see where this takes us.
Chris really said, it is what it is.
The 3 of you, Chris in your room, Maddie and Velma in their room, you close the doors. The sun is set. What do you do?
It's been a long day. Maddie's just actually really tired, so she's looking forward to like sleeping to fight. So she flops right into bed, and she pulls out. Do we know what type Roshambo is?
You do not. You've only met one of his Pokemon.
Right, but we can use as many as we want.
He said you can use your entire team, not limited to 6 Pokemon this time.
You know what? Let's use them all. Except, you know what? We're not going to use Bat Noir. He deserves a rest. I'm going to use Peppa and Lucille and Bellini. So she lets 3 of them out. And she just kind of puts Bat Noir next to her bed in like the Pokeball and just like pats it. And it's like, sleep tight.
Aw. So Velma takes out her Pokemon, but she's awake for a couple of minutes just lying in bed because she has no idea what to do. Besides the strange situation of, so I just do this?
Oh yeah, lighting the candles too.
She also is just kind of really anxious about everything that happened today. And she's not used to these kind of situations, with much less with having friends with this kind of, just having just being in a situation where friends are fighting like this a lot. Just fighting like this. And she doesn't know how to fix it. Very anxious about the situation. So she just kind of looks up at her duck socks, who's just resting at her head, and her Goonies next to her. You guys think it's gonna be okay?
Dustox and Goonie look at each other. Goonie goes on your lap, curls up around you, and lays down. And Dustox just perches on your head.
Okay. I guess I'll see you guys in the morning then. And then Velma kind of just slowly nods off as she's petting both her companions.
Next door, Chris, you place the candle on your nightstand.
As Chris does that, he pops out Diamond first, and then he pops out Victor. And before he can actually pop out Ginger, she actually pops out on her own.
Ginger?
I feel like she would actually, like know.
Oh, okay. She pops out on her own accord and looks into your eyes.
Oh, come on, don't do that. Is it me? am I doing something wrong? Am I just not trustworthy? I don't know. I mean, you know, I feel like I put myself out there, my heart on a sleeve, but I don't know. Maybe I am just an adult figure for them to just get them through gyms and whatnot. I don't know.
Chris! It wouldn't even get you through gyms. You didn't even fight in the last one.
And he just gives Ginger a loving head pat and just like cuddles his little puppy, and he's just, yeah, he's not okay, but he does fall asleep.
No!
I won't say he cries himself to sleep, but he cries himself to sleep.
No! Regret. Dry, you can't do this to me.
This is what happens when you lie to the old man. He's been through a lot.
As you all light your candles, a warm glow envelops the room, and you slowly and surely, with the rest of your team, drift off to sleep. Considering that you guys have gone through quite an emotional ordeal with this whole thing, I'm going to give each of you 1 fate point.
Yay!
Yay! A fate point for our trauma.
Yay!
A tasty, tasty reward.
So, Velma, you open up your eyes. The room is dark, very dimly lit by a purple light coming from the candle.
What happened?
What happened?
Velma just kind of looks around to see if anything actually happened after she fell asleep. She kind of reaches for Minion and Goonie, see if they're there.
They are there, right where you left them before. You do hear the faint sound of muffled music coming from outside your room.
What's going on?
She kind of gets up and she kind of very groggily shuffles to the door to see if there's anything going on. And she opens it up.
And I'm assuming, Chris, you also get... Let's cut over to Chris real quick. Chris, same thing. You get up. A purple light illuminates the room from your candle. Your Pokemon right next to you. You also hear the music coming out from outside.
You know, he's like looking around him and he goes, I must have been asleep for a while. All right, well, time for some breakfast. And he just starts walking out from the door. He doesn't even put his Pokemon back in their Pokeballs. He's like, all right, guys, time for breakfast.
And your teams follow you. And you open the doors. You walk outside. It's nighttime, but the tiki torches are lit with a vibrant blue glow. You see Comfies and Ghastlies just hanging out with each other. The pool is open. It's lit.
This is so cool.
And Chris, Velma, you see each other and your teams walk out.
This normal? Was this always here?
Well, isn't that candle he gave us?
He doesn't answer that when he's like, I'm just gonna keep that one to myself.
And you hear a voice echo from out of nowhere.
Good evening. Welcome to our ghost party.
I love this.
Velma just kind of bolts her eyes open awake. She's like, what? What?
Yes. The three of you are in for a devilishly fun trial. Hey, wait. Where's the other one?
Wait, what do you not know what the other one is, God?
Oh, nah, man. It's me, Roshambo.
What?
Oh, well, okay, I will stop mentally writing my will in my mind. Anyway, yeah, so you don't know where Maddie is.
Start crying.
Wait. Okay, so Velma's there, Chris is there. Why don't you go check in her room again?
Yeah, no problem. Velma just kind of rushes back to the room, opens it up, and slams the door behind her. And she's like, Maddie, where are you? Maddie, are you here? Maddie!
You see Maddie's Pokemon waiting by her side. Maddie, seems to be sound asleep.
Oh, she sleeps through sleeping.
Maddie, please don't leave us alone. Maddie, please help.
She's had a long day.
Velma, you see your own body sleeping in the thing as well.
Oh, no.
Bella sees this. She just kind of like tries to touch the sleeping Velma. See what? Huh?
Your hand goes through it.
And then you just hear this from the distance.
Oh, Jesus
Christ!
Oh my God!
Thank you for not doing that directly into your microphone, but God, Chi-Chi.
I cannot wait for that to be the preview
I
clip.
think I felt my own soul leave my body. Oh my God!
Fuck. Okay, so, continue.
So you just hear Velma screaming, bolting out of her room, back to where Chris is, and she just grabs onto him for dear life. She's like, "Bite me,
Velma! Man, is that what I'm like? Oh my goodness, I need to stop that. Anyway, slowly explain.
Maddie, sleep, me, sleeping there, sleep, me, sleeping there, hands go through
Stop.
me.
Velma! I'm gonna need you to take slow, deep breaths. In, out. Okay, I guess that works. Now then, tell me, what do you mean by...
I'm still back there somehow. I'm still back there. I'm sleeping somehow. I'm asleep somehow still. Huh?
Okay, one moment. And he just stares up at the sky, ceiling, whatever, and he goes, "Hey, Roshambo, are we dead or are we sleepwalking? Or dream sleeping?"
No. That's supposed to be like the fun little gimmick I got going on. The candles, they're lit with touched. So, it's like a whole spirit thing going on. Your bodies are safe and sound in your beds, and your spirit selves can come out to have a whole party with the other ghosts and stuff.
Ah, I see. He looks back down at Velma. So we're not 100% dead. We're only slightly dead. But we're still alive. Very much so. Just chilling with ghosts. So, normal.
You say ghost.
Wow. Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting battle. Kind of confused why Maddie isn't up with you guys. She should be just awake asleep, not asleep. Okay, that's weird. But there's not much we can do about it right now, because we all kind of have to play this out until the end of the challenge, so...
And at this point, Maddie's Pokemon wander out of the room, just looking a bit confused, looks at the two of you.
Okay. Give me a moment to think here. He looks down at Velma. He puts a single hand on her head and he just goes, "Okay, just think of this as a trip to a haunted house. Just think of it like that. And the haunted house is a Pokemon gym, and it's completely safe. There are obviously people supervising us here, and nothing bad's gonna happen to us. I mean, just look around us. We have ghost Pokemon and whatnot. Just chilling. That's normal."
Okay, I'll try.
"If you need to hold my hand to feel safe, you can." And he extends it.
She kind of gingerly takes it in both her hands, and she's holding it very tightly.
From the handshake pops out,
Gaslight!
Do not do that.
Read the room, dude!
Oh my goodness.
as he wanders back up to the corner where he belongs.
I feel like I'm gonna get more gray hairs from this.
Okay, well, we can still make this work, I guess. Since Maddie's Pokemon are awake, they can just join your teams.
Oh, I mean, that's really nice of you to let us do.
Sure, it's a party!
Right, this is a party. I forgot. It's an interesting party.
All right, so who's joining who?
So we have Bat Noir, Peppa,
Well, I think Bat
Lucille,
Noir is
and...
asleep is what happened.
Yeah, Bat
Or,
Noir
like-
was kept in his Pokeball, so he's
okay.
not valid. Because Maddie wanted to give him a rest, because he's been through hell and back multiple times.
It's the trauma. But I guess, if anything, I'll have Chris take Peppa since he's used her before.
And if you want an even party, that leaves Velma with Bellini and Lucille.
Alrighty.
Perfection.
Peppa wanders over to Chris's side, hangs out with all the other Pokemon on his team. He is the runt of the group.
Oh,
Nah.
We have fun here. Anyway, also Bellini and Lucille head on over to Velma's group. Lucille shyly extends one of her claws and does a quick fist bump with Slinket.
Aww.
All right, let me just, all right, let me get back into character. For the two of you to complete this spooky trial / party, you must only defeat one Pokemon. The totem Pokemon.
And where is this totem Pokemon?
He's waiting for you. He only comes out at the climax of at the end of the party.
Not saying climax, it sounds weird. Okay.
He only comes out at the tail end of the party, when all the fun and games have been played.
Are we talking like board games or?
Oh, see? Oh, God. So, yeah, if you want to summon the totem Pokemon, you've got some games to play. So, pick a door, any door, except for the door with the Do Not Disturb sign on it. Do not disturb that room. Or your rooms, so any of them besides the other three. Okay, you know what? Just pick a door.
So you look at the doors, you see 4 doors. One with a thunderbolt on it, one with a bone on it, one with a shell on it, and one with an eye on it.
Okay, so we've got Thunderbolt, Shell, Eye, and the last door, which is...
Bone.
What are you thinking, Velma?
I want to think these are all types that we could be fighting. But I also feel like maybe that's what he wants us to think.
That's a astute point. We could play rock, paper, scissors to see who goes through what door.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'm wanting to go through the door with the eye.
You can take that one. You can go ahead and take that one.
Cool. And he'll go ahead and just start walking towards the door with the eye.
That's gonna be spooky. That's automatically spooky. That is so spooky.
Chris is examining the door with the eye. Is this eye painted on? Or is it just like carved in?
It looks like a crude purple crayon drawing, but it's not attached to the door itself. It's sort of like projected there. It's very weird.
Well, no time like the present. And he goes and opens the door and walks through it.
Meanwhile, Velma, I'm guessing you're just relaxing on the pool side for now?
Sure. I thought you might want us to go. Well, I guess, yeah.
I mean, you can go together. You can go on your own. You can stay out here. Whatever you guys want. It's your party.
Velma just kind of looked around, and she kind of realized she would be all alone. And so she looks back to Chris. She's like,
You know what? I'm thinking that maybe I should go with you. I mean, I guess. It makes more sense if we stick together through everything. So, maybe it's a better idea if we stick together for this one. Please leave me alone.
Aw, you don't want to leave my side. That's adorable. Come on.
And just ensuring that you're safe. That's all.
Sure. I understand.
Hi, Kay here. Welcome back to the pause menu. Hope you're enjoying the episode. I know it's been a bit of a wait for this one, and I thank you for your patience. If you'd like to support the show, we have a Patreon with the various rewards for our patrons. Special thanks to our Ultra Baller tier patrons, Cammy Cat, Donkey Oto, Doodle Boy, Lizzie McPoof, Mr. Someone, and Turtle Lover 2244. You could also tweet about the show using the hashtag PKMN Legacy. If you do that, I might use your name for one of our NPCs, same as our patrons. Also, a special thanks to Roshi VA for reprising his role as Roshambo from the playtest group. Speaking of which, for my plug, Roshi is a good guy going through some hard times right now, to the point where some financial assistance would be very much appreciated. To that end, Heather, the voice of High Cultist Maxine, has set up a GoFundMe page. If you are in a position to donate to that, we would very much appreciate it. I will leave the link to that down below in the video description or the podcast description. And yeah. Okay, so we'll go back to the episode. Hope you enjoy the rest of it. Unpause. You enter the room. It seems to be a very tacky-looking motel room. Even tackier than the ones you were in. Almost like it was drawn in crayon by in a children's coloring book.
This person seems to be quite the artist.
And you feel a sudden chill in the back of your neck.
What is that?
Velma just shakily reaches into her pocket and she kind of brings out the Pokedex to be like,
It's
Haunter, the gas Pokemon, and the evolved form of Ghastly. It lurks on the shadows and pranks its prey by licking them and stealing their life force. It can't maintain its form in bright light.
What was that part about Life Force?
So he flies around the room, he ducks behind the TV, flies under the bed, under the table, zooms right into the wardrobe, bursts open the doors, flies into the bathroom, flips up the seat on the toilet, messes with the curtain in the shower, and flies back in front of you. And then he points to you two and puts his hands in front of his eyes.
What does that mean?
Is he playing hide and seek?
Oh, okay. You might actually be correct in that notion, but how are we? Where do we go?
I don't know, just hide.
and Velma just kind of makes a straight beeline for the bed and hides under it.
The haunter face palms itself, floats over to you, drags you out from under the bed, puts you down. He motions for you to stay there. He covers your eyes. And then he points himself, and he flies around the room again, hides in the various locations.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, right. And Chris covers his eyes, and he's like, "Wait, I thought we were the ones supposed to be hiding." Oh, no, never mind. You're the game master. Never mind.
Velma already has her eyes covered. She's just like holding them, covering them for dear life.
You hear him float around the room, messing with various objects, trying to throw you off the scent. You hear a very muffled
I'm sorry, I don't speak ghost.
He says you can look!
Oh, right, okay. And he drops his hands from his face.
So, he's nowhere to be seen, but you still have these various objects to look through. The TV, the bed, the table, the wardrobe, the shower, and the toilet.
Minigame
time!
Boy. Minigame time.
So, for those of you listening at home, I have placed 6 cards on the screen for them. One with each item that Haunter might be hiding behind. They each can pick up 1 card and look behind it. And if either of them reveal Haunter, they win the first round. So, he's hiding behind one of those things.
Oh boy.
Is there any way we can find out an indication of where he might have gone, or is it more just like a guessing game?
It's more of a guessing game, but I will allow you to do 1 roll if you want to try and get a hint.
Oh, okay, what kind of roll do I need to do?
That depends. How would you try to figure this out?
I would say Chris is trying to listen very carefully for any sort of sound that the haunter may have made or is still making, because haunters usually tend to giggle and laugh quite a bit, I would think. So he might be trying to muffle his laughter because he's having a playful time, and Chris is trying to listen to where he might be hiding. But I don't know. Maybe that's the.
Why don't you make either a clever or a careful check?
I guess I'll go with careful.
3.
Nice.
Okay. And that will be the only roll we'll do for this round.
Okay.
So, don't hear any laughter or giggling right now. You do remember, at the beginning of this round, he was messing with all sorts of objects, most likely as a tactic to try and throw you off the trail. However, when you guys were very confused to say, I don't know, what am I supposed to, how do I do this? You did hear him call out for help from Roshambo to tell you guys what to do. You did hear a sort of a more distant muffle.
He looks over at Velma and he goes, I don't know how accurate this will be, and I don't know what's going to happen if we pick the wrong cards, but I have a good feeling that the Haunter is somewhere in the back. But, you have free will of choice, so...
You think he's in the back, not in the main area that you guys are in right now, the bedroom area? Or what do you mean by back?
Like somewhere...
Like towards the bathroom?
Like towards the towards the bathroom.
And do we each get to flip over a card, or is it only one card for the both of us?
You each get one card. You can pick the same card if you want, if you're really feeling daring.
So it looks like there's the shower curtain and the toilet. Do you want to try just going for those two, since you think it's down in the back?
Yeah, I don't think it could hurt. Let's go and give it a shot.
All right, let's do it.
You guys wander past the TV, the bed, the table, and the wardrobe, and head into the bathroom, where the light is flickering on and off.
Ominous.
You see the curtain is closed, shadows flickering. You also see the toilet seat. Toileting. I don't know. I didn't have any spooky thing for that. But anyway,
The toilet stands ominously.
menacingly. All right, so who's picking which?
I'll have Chris pick the toilet.
And then Velma's gonna go for the shower, I guess.
I guess we never know how these kind of things go, so maybe we should do it on the count of 3? Because that'd be the more, I feel like that'd be a better strategy, because you never know how
Velma.
they throw a surprise with these things and
Velma.
stuff, so,
Velma.
yeah.
Deep breaths. We'll do it on the count of 3. Trust me, everything's going to be fine.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Velma shakily grabs onto the shower curtain.
Chris is about to lift up the toilet seat. All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
And she drags out the shower curtain and closes her eyes.
And nothing. And as Chris lifts the toilet seat up,
Okay, I guess I was right.
and you see his face just completely enveloping the bowl inside, like it's sort of like a picture frame.
Velma beelines for Chris and runs onto him.
Oh, no, wait, I know how to solve this. And he's like trying to flush the toilet. Please work, please work, please work, please work, please work.
Flush.
All right, I think they went well. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
You feel 2 hands grab each of your legs, and you're dragged into the toilet with it. Whoosh, boom, boom, boom. You're free falling for a bit, and you land on something soft.
Oh, that's actually quite nice. What is that?
It is a big old bed.
Oh,
It's the same bed, actually, from out there. But you're the size of, like, a teddy bear on this bed. The room inside is supersized. Or maybe you're shrunk. You don't know. The haunter that's floating about you, on the other hand, now towers over your minuscule form. He covers his eyes.
You just see the color drain from Velma's face. She's like,
Velma, we cannot stay here. Velma, just listen. We have only a few seconds, I'm assuming, to hide somewhere. So we need to move now. We'll worry about this later. I promise. He just grabs her hand. He's like, all right, look, we just need to find somewhere to hide. I don't know where though.
Okay, so here's what's going on. I'm going to give you like 2 to 3 minutes for you to hide yourselves behind a card. I'm going to go leave this room, and I will be back in a bit. So, you have some time. Goodbye.
All right. All right, so God's gone. Let's try to figure out where we're going to go.
Yep. All right, so do we want to do it Scooby-Doo style and split up?
I mean, it gives us more chances to not get found.
True.
But how do we pick cleverly with this? Because this is going to be hard.
So if we're doing this 50-50 style, I think one way we can do this is that how about one of us hides somewhere back in the bathroom to kind of be like, for that chance of, oh, they won't hide there again because I was just there. And then someone hides somewhere completely different.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
All right.
So if we're going to do that, I will take the shower.
All right. In that case, I think Velma's gonna go for the bed.
All right, sweet.
All right.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you think we're gonna do with this?
I have no idea.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly.
Oh God. Okay.
I have no idea.
Lord Jesus. Well,
I'm just glad I get to do more of Velma's phasmophobia.
oh, that's actually, I did not know she had a fear of ghosts.
Yeah. I think I forgot to mention it, but it's like she does not, like, for as much as she talks about, like, the evil scientist thing, when it comes to, like, when it comes to, like, ghost type stuff, she is very fearful.
You should listen to my podcast.
Oh my God.
Okay, I love you. Okay, bye. All right, I'm heading back to the microphone. Hold on. I can't look. I'm not going to look. It's very hard walking backwards, putting the headphones on. All right. Are you guys hidden?
Yes.
Okay, can I turn around and I won't be able to see you, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. So. All right. So, since Haunter let you guys look in 2 locations, he is also going to look in 2 locations. Haunter has to find both of you in order to tie this game. If one of you remain hidden, you win.
Okay.
All right. So you see Haunter from wherever you're hiding fly around the room. He just goes over the whole area. And he flies into the bathroom. He looks at the toilet, considers it. Turns around quickly, opens up the shower curtain.
Dang it! Oh no! Chris will actually faint from that.
He grabs your fainted body, and I'm not sure where Velma is, but maybe she can see him enveloping in his hands, rubbing them around for a second. Like a magic trick where you try to squeeze and mold down a clay ball to as small as possible in your hands. Poof, and it's gone.
Oh.
Velma's just kind of covering her mouth and nose, just kind of trembling, be like,
Thinking, don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught.
He hears something. He smells something. Is it fear?
she's bracing herself for impact.
You can hear him going, flying back into the main room. He looks around. Then he remembers what her first instinct was: to hide under the bed. And you wake up.
Velma, breathe. Oh my goodness. That is... Okay. All right. Velma!
You're lying down reclined in pool chairs. You're back out in the open. You look to next to you. You see Haunter also in a pool chair.
Haunter, did you overdo it again?
Chris just slowly gets up and he's like, one moment, please. And he just walks over to the pool and just jumps in it head first. Okay, all right, awake, all right. Okay. And he climbs out and he's like trying to just shake the water off of him. All right. Nerves are calm again. All good.
You also, as you shake the water off and just brush yourself dry, on your coat, you see some very dark, glimmery fur.
He picks at it.
It comes off easily enough. It was just like wet fur matted to your coat for some reason.
Yeah, looks like somebody forgot to clean out the pool or something. Okay, anyway, since that was a draw...
And you see Haunter do his little thing with his hands again. Puts his hands together, puts them apart. You see him holding a token.
Thank you.
And then he splits it in half. He throws one half into the pool. Plops in with a little bloop.
Why would you do this? Oh, you're...
Puts his hands behind his head and just like goes for a little nap on his little chair.
Okay, looks like you got 3 doors left. 3. 1, 2, 3. No substitutions, exchanges, or refunds.
I'm okay. Let's just find out let's just go to the next door.
You still have 3 doors that have not been opened up. The bone door, the thunderbolt door, and the shovel door.
Shovel?
Shovel.
Shovel door.
Huh?
Wait, why is
That
there...
was a seashell. Wasn't it a seashell?
Wait, I thought there was supposed to be an...
The bone door, the thunderbolt door, and the seashell door.
Velma, I know my eyes aren't like what they used to be, and I'm probably a little senile in my old age, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't a shovel on the door!
The shovel, the shovel symbol panics for a second and then reforms itself. It's a seashell now.
Okay, you know what? No, we're not doing this. Roshambo, what's going on?
Ghastly!
And the same Ghastly as before.
Look, we're supposed to have fun here, but I will not accept shoddy craftsmanship. Now get back in the corner!
He just wants to be a part of the fun, but okay. You know what?
Let's go Thunderbolt. How about we go Thunderbolt in this
Thunderbolt, you feeling the Thunderbolt?
Let's go Thunderbolt.
Let's go Thunderbolt.
Let's go Thunderbolt.
You open up the thunderbolt door and walk in. It's not a motel room. You seem to have entered into a very long, straight boardwalk. A pier of some sort.
All right.
And then you hear a wave come out of the ocean next to you, and out tends Raizer the Raichu.
Oh!
Okay, this isn't so bad.
So at the end of the pier, a very long stretch away, you see a finish line flag.
Are we supposed to, be running to the end?
You hear the Raichu give a positive squeak.
Okay. And Chris just starts walking. All right, let's go. I'm confused. I don't... Is that...
Then you see a Comfy holding a very tiny flag in its mouth.
Oh.
Before our official Comfy starts the race, here are the rules. Raichu just has a straight track. It's going to roll for how many spots it goes up the track. Let's see, it has about 20 or so spots to get up there. Meanwhile, you guys don't have spots. You just have 3 obstacles you got to get past.
Alrighty.
And when you reach an obstacle, I'll let you choose which of these mystery cards of the 5 down here it is. Got it?
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Comfy trips up. He takes out his racing flag, his little checkered flag, twitches around and just swings it, and Raichu starts float surfing away. First things first, roll for initiative.
Oh, yeah, he's old.
You just hear a crack in his back.
Raizer dashes away. Raizer sees Chris bending over, feeling his age. Raizer's distracted, and he just only moves over one scooch.
Yeah, you'll be like me one day. He shakes his fist like an old grandpa.
Meanwhile, Velma, it is your turn. Pick a card, any card.
All right. Let's go with the card in the middle.
As you run across the boardwalk, some of the planks start pulling themselves out and floating in the air. There's a huge gap with all these floating planks where they used to be.
Okay. Let's see, how we do this,
So Velma's first instinct is to try to grab a board back.
I guess that would be either a careful or a forceful.
let's try careful.
All right, nice.
Okay, that is a 3. Nice roll. You reach for the board, and you're able to pull it in towards you, but it also floats up in the air, kind of like shakes you up and down. Woo, woo, woo.
Velma, are you okay?
Chris, help!
Okay. And he tries to like grab Velma and like trying to like ground her back to the area, but I don't know if he'd be able to catch her.
Forceful check for you then.
Okay. Don't worry, Velma. I'll make sure to get you back down. I think.
You try to get her back down, but she's bouncing around too much, and for this turn, she's gonna be the ping pong ball for all these boards.
Oh boy.
Raizer's turn. It realizes, oh, okay, you're actually getting some progress. Better actually start to race. And it surfs up, does a few gnarly tricks in the air, moves 5, scooches forth. Meanwhile, Velma, I think at this point, you sort of bounce out onto the other side. That's going to be your turn. But Chris, let's see if you can get across too.
So I have to get past these boards or get over these. Okay. Chris is going to wait. So are they like floating in the air, or are they like just floating kind of in the ground area of where the other side of the board is?
They are just floating haphazardly in the air, just sort of all scattered about.
Okay, I didn't want to have to do this, but please let me across the other side. I'm old. Come on, I have a brittle back. I can't do that.
Your Pokemon just sort of look at you, like, But why don't you make a heart check?
I will do that because he actually doesn't want to. He doesn't want to risk it. Yeah, that didn't work. That's a negative 3.
-3. I'm sorry, they don't hear your pleas. In fact, a few of them look towards you. They stop floating. You can just feel their disappointment in you. Some of them actually fly towards you and start just like bopping you.
Ow! Ow! Hey, no, that's rude. Come on, do you see these gray hairs? I can't risk possibly getting injured.
Raizer's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's halfway there. Velma, it's up to you. You better hurry.
So do I pick another card?
Pick a card. As you race towards the second obstacle.
All right. Let's go with the one furthest on the right.
As you start running, leaving Chris behind to deal with his own thing, a sign suddenly pops up into the air. You see the Haunter wearing a traffic cap, blowing a whistle, holding out a hand, and he uses his other hand to motion a slow-moving flock of Ghastly as they are crossing the boardwalk over to the other side. What will you do?
Okay. I can do this. Do it, Chris. Do it for the badge. Do it for the badge.
And she braces herself and she starts walking ahead to try to see if she can get through it.
I think this would be a forceful check.
All right.
That's a 0. How do I want to play this out? Let's see. You march towards it. You have to keep your eyes closed. You feel very cold as the gas around the Ghastly just sort of tickles the back of your neck. But you keep walking. You open up your eyes. You're on the other side. You just pass through them. They're just gas. They're not actually physical.
I did it!
Haunter looks to you, you traffic violator, and keeps motioning the Ghastly along.
So I got through the obstacle.
Yes.
Okay.
Chris,
Yes.
can we cross the boards now? Let's find out. What you gonna do?
You know what? I'm just gonna try it. You know, Roshambo, I'm blaming you if I get injured. He's gonna try to grab onto one of the boards and get flung over, or at least try to like swing his way over to the other side.
Okay, make a forceful or quick check.
I will go with quick. Probably a bad idea.
That's a big old goose egg. As you grab onto a board, it pulls you up. You're just sort of dangling on it like a very clumsy Mary Poppins.
Yeah. Okay. So far so good.
It just swings you around and around and around. And eventually, it gets tired of this whole shtick and just bounce, bounce, bounce. Tosses you over onto the other side.
My lower lumbar.
You do know that you're just a spirit right now, right? You don't have a physical body to get hurt with.
You don't know my life voice up in the sky. Slowly gets up and like brushes himself off. All right, step 1 done. Step 2, is that?
Raizer's turn.
All right, the Raizer.
1, 2, 3 more scooches. He's closing the gap. Velma, you and Raizer are neck and neck, but it's up to you to pick another card.
All right, let's go for, out of the 3 that are there, the one in the middle. Pancakes?
Suddenly, a big stack of pancakes pops out of the boardwalk ground. Raizer looks at you, and he flies off of his track, and he's going to be distracted for 1 turn as he enjoys this delicious stack of pancakes.
Yo! All right.
But now, Chris's turn. You're on the other side. You come to the traffic stop.
All right, I just got it. Haunter, you're here again. Hello. Okay, so you're letting a traffic of Ghastly get...
Yeah, it seems to be an endless line of Ghastly just walking across this crosswalk.
Okay. He's like thinking, letting his eyes sort of roam around to see what he could do. But then he like looks at Raizer eating the pancakes and he's like, I kind of want some pancakes. Actually, I don't think I had dinner. Can you like smell the pancakes or are they just like
You
not?
can smell the pancakes.
He's like, on one hand, I should probably get by this. And he just starts trailing off of his train of thought and just walking over to the stack of pancakes. And
You
he's
know
like,
what? Actually, okay. So, the aroma of the pancakes does that little beckoning finger thing as it lifts you up, and you float over the line of Ghastly and over to the pancakes as you're just enjoying it with Raizer now.
Oh my God, they're good. Oh, he's just going with the handfuls. Sorry, Velma. Got a little distracted. I'll save you some.
What?
Meanwhile, Raizer's turn. It looks around between mouthfuls of paned cake and realizes, oh no, it's living up to an Aesop fable right now. Shit. Flies back onto the track. Velma's turn. Pick another card, because that was just kind of a fun bit.
All right, let's go for the card all the way on the right.
You keep walking, you're almost to the finish line, but then pops out a big old door. Big old wooden door.
Okay. And then Velma reaches over precariously at the door handle and starts trying to open it.
Make me a clever check.
All right.
Another 0, consistency. You reach out a hand, but then pull it back. What if it's a trap door? What if it's a locked door? You don't know. And the suspense is killing you. Anxiety. You don't move anywhere.
Oh.
Chris.
Yeah, he's like, Velma, you can't remember. It's just a game. It's nothing but it's gonna, oh my God, what do you make with these pancakes? Oh, it's so good.
Enjoy your pancakes. Raizer's turn. 1, 2, 3. If it rolls a 4 or more next turn, it's gonna cross the finish line.
All right.
Velma, door.
Can she go around it?
It's a door. You can't go around a door. It's a door.
All right. Can she kick it open?
Roll for forceful or flashy.
Do flashy. Whoa!
That's a 6 for a flashy.
Shall I paint it out?
Paint the word picture.
All right. Velma feels all this anxiety building up in her. It's okay. You can do it. I have to do it. Just do it. Just open the door. Just open the door. Just open the freaking door. And she just goes to yeah! Bam! Kicks it open with her foot.
The whole frame just flies into the air. Acts like a boomerang. Face plants into Raizer. As he is being sent flying back towards the beginning, and they both crash into the wall.
Oh.
I didn't expect that to happen, but I'll take it.
And you cross the finish line. The Comfy wave the flag. You have done it.
All right!
You did it, Velma. All right, you did it.
Suddenly, the obstacles disappear, and the boardwalk begins to contract back down like an accordion. And suddenly, the door you came from is right behind you.
Oh,
Yeah.
convenient.
So, you walk out back into the pool. Raiser's chilling in the hot tub. You see Raizer give a nub up in lieu of a thumbs up, takes out a token, plops it into the pool. Loop. A whole token, by the way.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Raiser's just going to keep relaxing in the hot tub.
Quick question. So, like, we only have a token and a half in that pool, right?
Yes.
Wait, does the haunter still have the other half?
Yes.
Okay, well, wait. And he turns to the haunter. Why do we only have half a coin?
You see his eyes are closed, and he just like...
You can't be asleep. We're already asleep.
Just let him sleep. Just let him sleep.
I will be back for that token. I will be back for it. Anyway, all right. Velma, good job. You beat the challenge. I'm sorry I was of zero help, but if it makes you feel any better, I brought you back a pen. No cake. No pancake, because it's gone.
It's okay, Chris. That was actually kind of fun. Huh. Okay, maybe I can do the next one. Alright, I can do it. I can do it.
Oh, she's got nothing but motivation and pep in her step now. That's cute.
2 doors left. The bone door and the
Seashell
door.
The bone door is quite ominous, and the seashell door looks quite pretty, but that could just be a red herring for what I'm thinking. So what do you think, Velma?
Flip a coin?
Flip a coin.
All right, hold on. We'll bring her out. So, is the bone heads and the seashell tails?
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Siri. Heads or tails?
It's heads.
To the bone room.
Bone room we go.
To the bone zone.
No!
Good night, everybody. Oh, and your character's 12 or 13. You're not going in there.
Well, Velma, guess you gotta stay out of this one. Old Chris gotta go inside there and figure out how to solve this minigame.
Yeah, okay. So, with that, this show is family friendly. Bloodshed, explosions, trauma.
Lots of trauma.
Anyway, Chi-Chi, you stay out here. Dry, come into the bone zone with me.
No!